Yay or nay? Should I cover my foot in duct tape? Why the hell would you do that? Other than, the obvious, I'm bored. Otherwise, honestly, I don't know, go with God. Reach inside yourself and seek out the answer. Seek that which you know is true. Well, English is a hard language, and it makes me sad that it's the only one I speak. Anyway, welcome back. Today, as you can probably tell, we are doing art. What kind of art? Birthday art. For today is the birthday of our beloved moderator and friend, Phonograph Clock. That's right, local legend Phonograph Clock. My mom said no. Then probably don't do it. Listen to your mother. Trust me. If you live long enough, you regret all the things that you didn't listen to your mother on. Anyway, Enomort. Phonograph Clock. Known colloquially around here as Stanky Handsome. That's not true, nobody call him that. Today's his birthday. He turns age today, and so we celebrate, the same way we always do with art. But today I have the rare opportunity to draw art live on stream, so I shall. And we're just gonna get right into it, if you don't mind my doing so. So let me just get my business set up here. We will begin momentarily. Alright, here we go. Nah, I'm kidding, of course. I don't know why I drew this, but there it is, and here comes another one. Second verse, same as the first. Now, it is very well known that I, Captain Crossroad, love my friends. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna draw a little Enomort birthday thing, because Phono has been a massive supporter of the channel, coming on to play games, moderating the chat, kicking out any bots that may appear. He's all good. That Phonograph Clock, he's good. So we are going to take today to honor him. And we are going to do that with art. And we are going to do that now. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. My brain is small, as I'm sure you can understand. But here we go. Today we draw Phonograph Clock a birthday. Hooray! I thought for the longest time his name was Graphic Clock. Dude, at no point have we called him that, or anything close. Hell, I barely use his full name. I use Phono. Why would you think that? Besides, the cock moniker is mine and mine alone. Don't ask. It's the lore. Anyway, here we go. Art. Are you prepared? Because I am. Because I'm illiterate. Fair enough. Alright, let's hit it. So, what kind of birthday thing do we want to do for Phono? Well, obviously I want balloons. You have to have balloons. So let's do a really, really rough sketch to start off. So, balloons. Everyone liked balloon at their birthday party. A few in the back as well. Just, give it some character. Let's see, we'll have on this end a big old present. Isn't that nice? And on this one, big old cake. have a cute little clock design on it. Because Phono is phonograph clock. He's a clock. And we will draw, of course, the little... We'll draw the little Enamortus. It looks like this. Very Choco-Pill. Do him like the happiness. Yay! It's birthday, Phono! Okay, and then his hood. Belt. And the scribbles here. And there we go. Something like that. Something like that. That would be nice. So we already have our extremely rough sketch out, so that's a good sign. So let's go ahead and make a new layer. Super transparentize this one. And let's get cooking. Now for for Enamort itself, I don't know. Enamort's pronouns are a mystery to me. Because canonically there is like a million of these bastards at any given time. Especially if you accidentally crush the main one. And 1,000 little ones come out, swarm the nearest living thing. They all grow up super fast, and then they fight each other to see who gets to be the Enamort. You dig? Okay, so. Whoop. Wrong layer. So once again, this is just going to be a sketch layer for now. Made his head too big. Brilliant, Captain! God, I hope none of the music I put on my art-making playlist gets VOD muted. Hat in Time music is always really nice. Just can't go wrong with it, man, I swear. I still want to play a Hat in Time at some point for you guys. I feel like it'd be a wonderful little, like a nice chill stream, you know? Quickly turn this off so we can draw in the hands. Yay! Actually, I think I can do a little better on the head shape. Yeah, I'm gonna need to just completely start from scratch on the head shape. I do not like it. It angers me. It's been a while since I've drawn the official Cultist of Choco robe type dealie. Which reminds me, I should draw Choco again. Because, you know, big inspiration and all that, and it's been a bit since I've done a good bit of Demon Queen fan art, so, you know, gotta do it up. Greetings, Captain. Greetings, Arch. Welcome. We're doing birthday art for Phonograph Clock, because it is his birthday today. So I wanted to make it nice and special by doing some art live on stream, just for him. Good to see you again, by the way, Arch. Been a bit. Hope you've been well. Okay. The hardest part about drawing the cultist that I remember is doing the body just so. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good. Happy birthday, Phone O'Clock. How you been, Captain? I've been good. You know, just sort of working on this and that. Trying to get certified in some art programs that I like using. Give me a better shot at employment where I want to be employed. I actually think I made Enamort's body a bit too bulky. Because, you know, he's a bug. So he's not supposed to be super tanky. He's not even that tanky of a bug. He's a wasp, if I recall. Super cool, demonic, parasitic wasp. Voice is a little low compared to the music. Well, that is because, my friend, I'm away from my microphone. I have now moved it closer, and this should help to compensate. But also, just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and turn that down a little. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get better at that. My mic is a good way away from me at any given moment, so I gotta find a way to keep it closer. But it is a bulky mic, and I don't have a lot of real estate on my table, so that's something I need to figure out here. Okay, now I don't like how not bulky he is. There we go. Okay, and then about here will be his belt, which is just a rope. I am the only cultist who has the luxury of getting to keep a belt on him. Okay, there you go. Alright, there's that. That feel when you forget the mic is in a different room. Yeah, it happens. You know how it is. Something I cannot forget this time. I will not allow myself to forget. Because, little known snafu here. For the Chogovania 3rd anniversary piece, I did draw Enamort. Completely forgot his antenna. Should have been excommunicated from the cult right then and there. Okay, and we cannot forget. I figure they'd come from about here. Little Enamort wings. Because Eno is a bug. Little buggy guy who I love. Love thy bug homies. I low-key want to make a bug OC myself. I want to make like a, the fellas say I'm more of an elephant beetle than anything. But I want to be like a moth. Because moths are fluffy. And also one of my favorite video game protagonists happens to be a moth. I love my bug homies. Hell yeah. Very nice. Okay, so there's Enamort. I think you got Hercules beetle energy. Perhaps. They're already playing my favorite song to use for my outro, which is what's it called? Mad Frogs. Yes. From It'll Do Too. Which is a game that I'm happy that Phono likes as much as I do. Because it's like, you know, camaraderie, baby, camaraderie. Okay. I'm a slave to that part of the song. I can't help it. I love how waltzy and awesome it is. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one be for now. Well, actually, we'll sort of use additional layers to cheat. Here's what we'll do. I will draw out the cake on this layer using the mirror tool. It should hopefully allow me to make this cake look more appetizing than I normally make it, because shapes are fucking hard on a good day, alright? Leave me be. Okay. I'm liking how that's looking so far. Alright. What's a good video game song to you guys? Like, what's like video game working music to you? I don't know. I'm hoping to God I don't get VOD muted, because I added a few new songs and some of them aren't from video games. This is from the Oliver Buckland back catalog, which is like all cool stuff and all that. You know how it is. Ba ba beep beep ba 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 beep beep ba beep ba beep ba beep 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 huh beep beep ba beep ba bum bum beep beep ba beep 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 ba beep beep beep. Wacky as this song is, I love clown music. I know, I was just about to say, wacky as this song is, it actually does have a very important place in my heart. Because I'm sure some of you remember, during the winters I usually have this booth job that I work. Very nice, good hours, pays good too. I have a playlist on Spotify with a bunch of music that's like good, like waiting room shopkeeper music. And this is one of the many tracks on it. So I hear this song a good few times a day when I'm working that job. It's a nice little song. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Very nice. Please God, don't let me get copyright struck for this. Well, luckily I don't talk too much during the actual art segment, so, you know. To be honest, if I heard this while working, I'd have a Joker moment. Yeah, admittedly, when customers came up while this song was playing, I'd try to turn it down so that they wouldn't hear my actually insane taste in music. Okay, there is the cake. We shall also add a cute amount of candles. Okay, good. I thought that was an ad and I got scared. There you go. Okay, hang on. I can do better on those two up here. I can do better. Yeah, it's alright. This will look a lot better when it's actually rendered out. And there you go, the Enamor birthday cake. Actually, maybe I position... Okay, here, let me cook. So we have the cake in the middle. We have Enamort on top of it. Not like on top of it, but, you know, hovering above it. That sort of thing. Then we'll have a bunch of presents in the back. Balloons up top. Yes! Whenever I release my own music, you will have permission to play it over any Stream Madness you desire. Excellent. Thank you, Arch. I look forward to that, man. Releasing music is no small feat, but I look forward to your hard work paying off. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's get a few presents going here. Egg. Hi, Peppo, hi! Hello! It's good to see you, my love. It's Phono's birthday today, so we are drawing him in honor of him. So we're drawing a little bug with a cake. Right now it's just a rough sketch. We will get there. Happy birthday, Phono, yes. Phono may not show up today, actually, because, you know, birthday festivities. Speaking of, in a week and a day, it will be the birthday of your favorite shadowy nobody. That's right, Captain Crossroad came into being on June 10th. So, you have a week to prepare your offerings to me. Bring them onto my person, and I shall eat 20 pounds of ham. Live on stream on Wednesday, the day after my birthday, maybe. I don't know. June 10th. Hell yeah. Mark your calendars. Oh. Well, yeah, you're never pressured to make fan art or anything. I'm just happy you guys are gift enough for me. So thank you for being here and for being kind and wonderful. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just start off by sketching out a nice little present here. Nice tall one. Yes. Very nice. Hang these two. Yeah, it's looking good. A little bit of this. It's been a while since I've had to draw both or anything, honestly. Okay, that's pretty good. I feel like I can make it a bit better by cheating. Behold, the power. So, if I erase the ribbon that I just drew in... Oops, excuse me. Okay, so if I take care of that, and apply a bit of finesse... Not the prettiest thing in the world, but hey, I can do it well enough, damn it. Okay, and now we apply the bow. See, about like so. I figure this would go like this, and this would peek out from underneath like so. Sort of loop back around here, and then just kind of, you know, bring it on back. Then rinse and repeat over here. There we go, that's nice. Woo! Okay, now let's make a smaller present. Just for our purposes. Alright. Okay, and then... Now let's make a more squat present, like this. We'll also give it a bit more, like... depth. Do a little something like that. Like, normally if I have to draw a cube and this sort of thing, I can very easily just do it in Illustrator, but since I'm doing this by hand, I gotta make it count. For the boy. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just a bit of cleaning up. That's all it takes. Volt. Handmade cubes are greater than vector cubes. I know, but still. Woo! Woo! Okay, this one will just be... We'll just make it like one of those little pom-pom bows. To give it a bit of variety and not make ourselves crazy. Personally, I feel like that could be a little better, but, you know. We'll also make it like a little polka dotty one. Because polka dots are always fun. And random patterns totally aren't the hardest thing to draw in all of human history. Anyway. Okay. We got 2 presents. Good. Good. Also, is that a funky remix of Fancy Ruins? Why, yes, it's the Fancy Ruins stage from the hit fighting game Slap City, which is something I want to try and get better at so I can play for you guys and have it be entertaining. Okay, also just going to quickly go ahead and grab this little number. It's on the right one. It is. Going to move it up so it fits more here, and then just a smidge. There we go. Random patterns are really hard to draw, though. I know it was the sarcasm. No one can draw a fucking half-decent pattern to save their fucking lives, man. It's terrible. Alright, I think this is as good a place as any to start. So let's start with the cake. Kill the opacity. This will be our grand final layer here. Stabilizer, one of these. 4-point is what I had it set to. Let's see how that works. Also hide this. And just to cheat, we're using the mirror tool. Just to make our lives that much easier. Alright, here we go. That's a pretty good candlelight thing, I'd say. I wonder. You know what? I think it would mean more if the candles were wonky because they were all hand drawn. That was a really good remix. Under Hero Music, my beloved. Honestly, Under Hero means a lot to me as a game. It makes me happy. And also, you know, it's one of my favorite genres of game. I love a game where you're able to play as the bad guy. You know? That's always such a treat. Can't wait for the new Toho game to release. My soul is hungry for more boss music. I know that feeling. I've been listening to War Without Reason from Ultra Kill for a while because, you know, I've got a hankering. Got a hankering for combat, baby. There we go. Oh man, I really want a grilled cheese with some ham in it. That'd be really nice right about now. Here we go. Poop. Poop. Anyway, I think we talk about something. We should talk about something that, you know, we should obviously be talking about here. And what is that? Why, it's none other than local legend Phonograph Clock. I want to talk about exactly what this fine gentleman means to me as a content creator. Phono has been a massive help in keeping the stream running. Even if it's only for a handful of people to come in, say hi, and step out afterwards, Phono makes sure that it's all running smoothly. He's also been an incredible friend to me and a few good other people. As many of you know, I am a die-hard Chokovania stan, supporter to the bitter end. And Phono is actually where I met Phono under the reign of Choco. We both got introduced. I was there first, actually. Phono came in later. But it didn't take long for Phono to, rise up the ranks. That dude was devoted. And he's passionate, too. He had that fire in his belly. And it was beautiful. It was awesome. And the dude, you know, he came in and he brought so much positive energy to the server, to the community. He always welcomed people. He worked so hard that he's a mod over there too. In fact, he became a mod for her first, which is extremely impressive because, you know, a girl like that likes to keep to her inner circle, so for her to say, hey, I trust you, is huge. And honestly, she's not wrong to trust Phono. Phono is fantastic. A hard worker and honest gentleman. You could not have put anything like that in better hands than Phono's, I tell you what. Good gravy and grim. I know it don't gotta be perfect, but it's at least gotta be good, you know? Actually, that one is pretty good. I was a good guy, even if they banned me for being a Wario simp. No, that was an accident. He was going to kill a bot. He misclicked. Phono would never ban you for being right. Wario is the man. Okay. There's that. How did I do that? Okay, that's pretty good. Now for something a bit easier to work with. We got this. I'm gonna be honest. Few things are tougher to me than drawing an appetizing looking cake. For anyone but me. I can draw a perfectly appetizing cake for myself. Oi. So yeah. Anytime someone's birthday comes around and I want to do them a nice cake, you know, it's a tough thing to do, man. Cake is not an easy thing to, sort of produce out of the ether, you know? But, you know, for the people I truly care about, Mirror Tool really is an S+ tier art tool. Yeah, I fucking had to do like a... Because I used to frequently use Illustrator for my illustrations. Like everything you see on screen now, with the exception of Mormba, this is all Adobe Illustrator stuff. Even, brace yourselves, all of this is Adobe Illustrator. Crazy, huh? Yeah, I haven't seen that in a bit, have you? Just sort of collecting dust now that I've transitioned away from that whole aesthetic. But you know, here's a fun fact. I wasn't $16,000 worth of Adobe money. Yeah, man. I got that shit for free while I was in college. Because of the student discount, and that shit became my Bible. Although, hilariously, it should be noted that, Adobe is a lot more chill about you sharing shit with other users than Netflix is. Because Netflix will do anything to shut you down. Like, no sharing your password, you get one TV and one account, that's all you get. But, Illustrator's just like, okay, you get one account and you can put 2 devices on it. It's not much better, but it's better than Netflix, so I think that's kind of funny. But that's just me. I'm fairly certain I've put both this and... I put this song in both my Terrors of Nowhere playlist and my art playlist. Adobe benefits from people using their products even if they're not paying, unlike Netflix. Well, it's somewhat comforting to see that some people still have a head on their shoulders. But yeah, you know. The only problem with the Adobe line of products is that they're insanely expensive. Other than that, they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly serviceable products. In fact, I'd go so far as to say they're stellar. I learned Illustrator? Set for life. I graduated college with the skills I learned. I'm not even kidding. Also, can we talk about how this song has the coolest name ever? For those unaware, it's Vampires Invading Heaven. And this is just for a racing minigame. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, what was it? Oh my god, I got so sidetracked I completely forgot that I originally started talking about how I did mirroring on Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, no, what I would do is I take the pen tool, because that's like God's gift to artists. The pen tool is God himself in digital tool form. And I just like create half of the image. And then I copy the lines, reflect them, paste them over, and then like add the asymmetrical details. And then bada bing bada boom. That's how I did mirroring. It saved me an incredible amount of time. Even with stuff like lighting and shading and what have you, it was huge, dude. It was huge. You cannot comprehend how absolutely amazing that just knowing how to do that was. And that wasn't even something they taught me. I figured that out. Because in college, I had a very good teacher. The kind of teacher who would like... In my experience, there are two kinds of teachers. The teachers who will teach you how to do, and the teachers who will teach you how to learn. And he was one of the ones who taught you how to learn. And he was a hard ass. It was like no nonsense. You either did it right or you flunked it. And he made sure you understood what to do. He spoke clearly. He did not over-elaborate. He did not make himself more important than he seemed, because I went to a very, like, I'm gonna say it, a cushy art school with, like, every other professor was actually, like, a professional artist. So they could have, like, all these fancy artists on payroll and be seen as more impressive. Yes, I am roasting my college right now. It's a great college. It did me just fine during my run of it, 4 years. Graduated during COVID. It saw me through despite everything. College Crossroad. Grinzen, welcome. I'm doing a Phono's birthday art because today is the birthday of Phonograph Clock. Not quite. I miss your face, nerd. Well, it's right here. Kind of, technically. Unless you're referring to the old model, in which case I may have plans, because I've been listening to certain musics recently and it's given me new inspiration to rework an old song. I mean you! Excellent. We just... yeah. Ah, we lost it. We lost it halfway through. Plans? Yeah. Admittedly, the old Sonas have a soft spot on me. I can't get rid of them fully. I've been slow cooking an idea for them in the background, and like, it's gonna be cool. Like, I'm looking to fix myself as like a proper final boss. The Photographic Rock's birthday? You bet. It's today. So we're doing birthday art for your boy. There. I will accept that. That is decent. This shit's hard enough to do normally. But I think I did alright. Okay, now for the interesting part. I'm going to take this, this, and this. Now we're going to zoom in and very quickly Behold, the dark powers of shenanigans. Imagine if we were the same age. That would be wild. That would be nuts. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to DM you about this later. I swear to God, if it is meant to be, I will weep with hilarity and awesomeness. Hey. I gotta leave a bunch of the servers I'm in. I feel like you might be older though. Hey man, you never know. I mean, my age is Anchor. Oh wait, you legit just said you graduated in COVID. Well, I mean, some people get in earlier or later. Here, I will DM you. For me, vector lines in Clip Studio have been a game changer. If I mess up a stroke, I have the option to tweak it beside redrawing it completely. Oh yeah, no, the vector lines are godly. Hang on, I'm checking something. Boom. You and beans. Ah. So close. Damn it, he's here. Don't look. I've come home to a very pleasant surprise. Oh my goodness. Did you graduate BC before COVID? No. COVID hit me during the middle of my junior year. Hello, phonograph clock. Welcome. We are drawing you to the tune of A Hat in Time. Here you are. Look at all that cake. The famous phonograph clock cake. Nah, I'm kidding. Here's what we've got for you so far here, huh? Okay, I need to, merge these two layers real quick. Merge with layer below. There we go. There, now it's one cohesive layer. Photogenic lock. Photogenic lock. Yeah, that's him. So, here's a rough sketch of, what we're cooking. Or the extremely rough sketch. As you know, I'm a much better artist than this. No, he's not. Nah, I'm kidding. But here we go. We got some presents. We got some cake, which is currently transparentified. And we've got it's still no Discord link. It's not a public server yet. Still working out some shit. And we've got the Enamortis himself. Look at him. Such a guy. Such a little doohickey. I love him. We're gonna give you lots of balloons. And it's gonna be wonderful. I rocked so hard, Captain. Hell yeah. I was like, I had no idea what the hell to do today. And I'm like, wait a second, it's Phono's birthday. I'm gonna give him the gift that keeps on giving. So here's your cake. I'm gonna figure out the colors later. I'm definitely gonna make the top ice cream. By the way, if you want to hop in a call, I would be down. Well, at present, it's just solo Captain streaming today. Because, you know, I am not very interesting when I'm arting. Okay. But, yeah, I'd be down to collab sometime soon. Gonna be a bit busy, though, for a while. I still need to plan out Wednesday and Friday stream. I think Friday I want to do another community thing. Maybe more terrors. I don't know. That might be fun. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, I still gotta do the kick-ass iconography here. Okay, let's see. Boom. Bam. I meant like a chill thing. It didn't matter if you were interesting, but okay. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very particular about the circumstances in which I do my art. Nothing against you, of course. I freaking love you, dude. Okay, let's see. Stabilizer. Proceed. Yeah, I get you. Okay, that's looking good to me. So we shall leave that as is for the moment. Okay, so that's the cake complete. And then to help, I'm going to create a brand spanking new layer and use it to put together Mortis. I'm also working on my birthday art. There's going to be at least 2 birthday Nemesis art in the world. Ah, that's wonderful. I'm looking forward to seeing yours. But I guarantee you mine is the perfect labor of love. Alright. Whoop. Wrong layer. Excuse me. Quickly lock the cake for the moment. There we go. Actually, I'm going to use a secret trick for the antennae in a bit. So let me just... There we go. That's looking nice. Very nice. Also, I have not said it, but happy Pride Month to those observing. I am also observing. Not because I am one who has the ability to bear that great rainbow flag, but because the world needs more proud dad types. And, I like to be on standby. Just in case anyone needs me to say, hey, I'm proud of you. And I love you as you are. Because I know, unfortunately, not a lot of people have that luxury. That they get to be able to have that in their lives. So, I try to provide where I can. If asked. There we go, that looks good. Actually, I think I could do a little better, because I personally feel that I've made Enomorph's horns too small. But that's just me as, like, a long-time fan of monster designs, and monster designer myself. New York job as the gay rat representative is now very a job as the gay rat representative is now very busy. Yes. It is a small job, but an important one. Do not let them go unloved. That is your only task. It is, in my opinion, extremely important to draw horns just so. Because this is an ideology I picked up from the graphic novel series Bone by Jeff Smith, right? You have to make your monsters powerful. An element that I always try to incorporate whenever I'm designing character is, there is an artifact in the Bone books called the Crown of Horns. I always like the image of that, a crown of great horns. You've probably seen it in a design or two of mine, like the Sovereign of Grimm, if anyone remembers that costume for me. It had a crown of flames and it had horns. So the crown of horns is obviously a very important little something or other to me. neat part is I get to skip out on drawing the lower half. Or the lower 25% of Enomorph because of the cake. I love the shenanigans entailed from being an artist. Oh, shoulders too high. Yeah, buddy. That's the good stuff. Nope, I can do better. Perfect. I'm Captain Crossroad. I can always do better. I need a cookie. Something. Well, we're coming up on the first hour, so I think I may take a little break after I finish this arm and show you guys some other stuff I want to get done. Including something special specifically for a certain partner of mine. I can do this. And there you go. Now, because that is a lineless color, we will not be incorporating that. Okay, next up is the wings. Gotta have those wings, otherwise what's even the point? More Oliver Buckland music. This dude just always cooks. He makes all my favorite kinds of music. The atmospheric, very techno-y stuff. That's what I really like. That's the good stuff. I tell you what. Okay. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom. Gonna quickly make a new layer so we can do this. Let's make them... I guess I actually do make it 40 point brush. Is that good? A little... Okay, let's make it 55. That good? It's good. You should put something on your overlay sometime that shows the music you're playing. I do want to do that. I would love to do that. I just need to figure... Maybe... Okay, I'm gonna try something. It's about an hour, so let's take a little bit of a break. Okay, let me just do like this. Make a new one of these. Let's see, window capture. Tunes box. You're about to see how this whole stream functions, ladies and gentlemen. And we call that bitch Frankenstein. Okay. Ignore this for a moment. Everyone look away. Whee! In the music. Hell yes. Okay. This is only a temporary solution to a very specific problem. Okay, let me quickly check something here. I need to figure out which one of these has the longest title so I can make it work. That would be this one. Okay, we are workshopping the devil out of this. Actually, that kind of works. Alright. We are good. Okay, where were we? Backroom Labyrinth. Yes. Okay, there we go. So, ta-da! We did it!
Aren't I? That's actually really smart. I feel good about that. I feel clever.
But let's put that somewhere a bit more apparent, shall we? Peppo applauds me. I've succeeded. Alright, so that lets you see what's playing and who made it. For the most part. Alright. So now that we've done that, back to work. Yeah. Actually, I can do this a little better. I figure I can get the line smoother if I do it from further away. Okay, the base antenna are thick enough. For this, I think we'll cut it back to like 35. There we go. That's pretty good, I think. And then from there, we do like this. Oop, did not mean to do that. It's me. And there you go. Why does it do that sometimes? There's like a touchscreen command for undo. It's honestly a little wacky to me. Okay. 100% this. Quickly turn this off. Set this back to... Oh wait, no, set this back to 4-point. So we can do this. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna need that a little thicker, so we'll make it 8-point. I love Backroom Labyrinth. It's my favorite song that they've used in Ina. Next to God Race, of course, but this is perfectly atmospheric. This is also in my work playlist, for those wondering. I just started grooving in my seat when this came on. I really like Everhood music. I really want to replay that game and play through Everhood too. Because, you know, I really like the first one, and the second one seems like it'd be right up my alley. Alright, so fire below, and there's completed Enomore. So now the next thing we gotta deal with are the presents. Here they are. Luckily, we have the godly power of the line tool to assist us on this one. Got all this birthday money and gotta wait a few days to spend it because all the cool stuff comes out after my birthday. That's a mood. Are you gonna nab the Switch 2 when it launches on Thursday? I can't believe that's happening already. I'm getting mine for my birthday, hopefully. And I won't be able to join the motherfucking... Chogovania's doing a Mario Kart World stream. I'm sure she's probably going to rally as many of us as she can to join her. My local GameStop has now been by the time I get there. Oh yeah, no, there's probably going to be a Legion of Doom you're going to have to get through just to even look at the shop. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, didn't reset that. Oh. Yeah, we can keep those like 4-point. Tempting as it is, I will not be doing colored outlines for this because I don't want to make myself crazy. Alright. Dude, I cannot believe Switch 2 is finally here. It's wild. And I'm so excited for it, man. I can't wait to see this shit. Line tool. Oh, good lord, that's god awful. Okay, I can do better than that. I can fix this. I'm excited that I'll actually be able to snag it at launch. Or if not near launch anyway, until like 3 years like I did with the first Switch. Yeah, same actually. I'm super excited for it. Honestly, I'm super looking forward to, right now more than anything, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because that looks like it looks like the team that did Odyssey is handling that one, and it looks like they're doing a bang-up job of handling this one. So, I am in high spirits indeed. I'll finish up this present, and then I'll take a quick break to show you guys some other stuff I'm working on behind the scenes. Nothing like super huge, just like fun stuff, you know? Hell yes! Just, my god, I love Donkey Kong. He's so cool. I have a deeper appreciation for him after we spent those amazing nights watching the insane Donkey Kong Country cartoon. There we go. That looks pretty good, I'd say. Okay, box complete. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but still pretty good. The coincidence that we wrap up the DKC cartoon and the new DK game gets announced. I swear to God, man, the stupid shit we do in the Cult VC. We have influence. Anyway, let's look at two things I'm working on. First off, who here is familiar with the game Monster Prom? Because I'm doing a little bit of fan art of my buddy Tofu, who properly introduced me to the game, getting his date of choice, and I will be doing a second version of myself, but you know, just wanted to show off how this looks so far. Because Tofu is a very good friend of mine, and you know, they've been super supportive, and yeah, also their son is adorable, and I like drawing the bunny. And then for this one, I'm just going to bang out a sketch real quick. We're going to take a second away from phonograph and do this real quick. I have misplaced the original sketch. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so bear with me a moment. Alright, so, here we go. Sure all the colors are right? Yes, they are. Let the games begin. So, that's the eraser tool. So we start off with the head, as always. Something like this. Now the neck. Okay. It is like pencil neck. I don't want to give him that. Okay, then the body. A little bit more. And I could make that look better. Start with fixing the actual freaking torso. And of the body. How the hell did I draw this originally? I'll have to dig up the OG sketch later. Just kind of doing this from memory at present. Oh my god, I cannot remember for the life of me. I guess that'll be all you got for now. Mysterious figure. The only hint you have to its existence? It is in some way connected to me, the stranger. Also, I am so fucking proud of myself for coming up with that stranger thing, dude. I am just a freaking genius, if I may pat myself on the butt. The mysterious figure. Oh. What I decided to do. Motherfucking presents. Squares are so hard. Damn you, squares. I think the stranger is the best you've ever looked, I'll be honest. Yeah, true. I did like the old me. Admittedly, I do have a soft spot for the old me. But it's, you know, not really me anymore. I feel like it's more of a fabrication of what I wanted to be. Square, Sasquatch you, yeah. The old me was fine, but like, you know, it sort of reflected something a bit deeper that I longed for, that I could never have. Motherfucker. Stranger is kind of peak. Yeah, honestly, it's like years of like designing monsters and creatures. Was it when you were too hard on yourself for growth on Twitch? Yeah, that's when I made the switch. I painted myself to be like this charming, charismatic, influencer type person with lots of millions of followers and super popular, and that just wasn't me. So I got away from that. That wasn't the me I wanted to be anymore, so I created this. Something mighty, stoic, but quiet. A little lonely. Because, you know, genuinely do what you think is cool. That's what I do. I get that. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but then I lost myself to the numbers game. And as I've said multiple times, I am, of all things, I guarantee I am not destined to be famous. I will never be world famous, and that's not a bad thing. I don't want to be world famous. I don't want everyone judging every action I take, every sandwich I eat. I don't want that. I want to be popular. I want to have a small but loyal community and a bunch of supporters. And I want people to be able to engage in the content that I want to produce because it's reflections of me. And that's why I'm happy you guys are all here, because you always support me. And as you see, I try to return that where I can with support like what I'm doing today with Phono's birthday, because, you know, Phono has been a massive force for the continuation of my stream. Phono is 100% dedicated to my channel. And that makes me happy. Phono is a very, very good friend to me. And to a lot of us, so it means a lot that he sticks around and supports. Originally made Phonograph Clock, at least personality-wise, really like this ideation of what I wanted to be. And as I grew up, I realized the persona I had given him was nothing that I wanted anymore. I feel that. Like, I mentioned it in passing in another stream, but like, when I was younger, I would always pretend that I was the me I wanted to be. I was cool and I was charismatic. I was mysterious. I went on adventures. I was this glorious thing. I'm not glorious, but I go on adventures. I'm well liked. Kind of just more of a heightened version of me IRL. Fair enough. Yeah. You know, I'm just some guy in a shaggy cape and an old red cloak. People will pass by me all the time. If they want to stay a while for a story or two, they're welcome to. But I know the people who truly are meant to be with me will find me, will sit down, and will stay for a story. That's why even before the change, that's why I had the whole library thing going on. That's why that was my motif. Because I wanted to be someone who could share these precious stories. Someone who could offer you a glimpse into what he thought was beautiful, meaningful, precious, and maybe give you something to hold close yourself. Maybe something different from what I showed you, but maybe you'll find something. Stuff like my love for It'll Do Too. Perfect timing. My hatred of Poppy Playtime. Well, not hatred. A respectable disagreement with that franchise. Thank you, It'll Do Too. Hell yeah. The game that keeps on giving. I'm genuinely considering... Hey, Cap, if you were a VTuber model, would you be a 2D or 3D model? Because I got 3D vibes. I'm gonna be 3D soon. Yeah. I've got a friend, does 3D models, wanted to offer me one as a Christmas gift, so I took it. They've been busy with other stuff, of course, and also I need to give them an updated Stranger Ref because the one I have on standby is now officially ancient. So, you know. But yeah. I've got people who are, you know, actually happy to contribute some assets to me, to give me that help. And it's been absolutely wonderful knowing that, hey, people like me enough to want to support me. It's a very empowering feeling, I tell you. But yeah, they're gonna be... Yeah, I'll keep you posted on that front. And of course, don't expect it anytime soon. I don't like rushing people, especially since this is a gift and I'm more than willing to wait for this stuff. It gives me more time to work on a V1 proper of my PNG tuber model. That isn't just a static image with a single blinking eye and the occasional... Oh yeah, never rush gifter. Oh yeah, of course not. Good lord. Yeah. Alright, so, that's the box done. Let's, quickly make a new one of these, and, do like this. New layer, here we go. Oh, we actually need the brush, stabilizer, and we got even more It'll Do Too music. Don't you love it? Don't you love to see it? I do. Makes me happy. the hell was that? Okay. There we go. Please God, make It'll Do 3 real. I need more Ludosity. Me too, honestly. I would love an It'll Do 3. I want It'll Do to turn into, like, an indie Zelda proper. Like, I want more sequels, more stories, more adventures. Because with It'll Do, you can just sort of do whatever you want. She's not bound by any greater destiny. She's not like this chosen hero. She just crashes into islands on a raft, and that's literally her whole deal. She shows up, does everything the island has to offer, packs up and leaves. Maybe she finds some dark secret. Maybe she fights some evil god. Or maybe she just finds a crap ton of money and leaves. Never really know. With It'll Do, sky's the limit. Hope you don't mind my asymmetrical ass bow real quick. Forgive me, I can't draw a bow to save my life. Okay, just gonna go ahead, do this, turn off the stabilizer, hide that. Ugh, that is a little rough. And I've just made it worse. Just a little bit of a touch-up. Looks good otherwise, I'd say. Wonky ass bow real quick. Okay, quickly take this. There we go, that's pretty good. We take this, and this. Very nice. Quickly hide this layer. It's fucked up that we're both drawing boxes right at this present moment. Why are they making us draw these boxes, dude? Have we not suffered enough? We've got jumped by cave leeches more frequently in the last 3 play sessions of Deep Rock than we ever have. What is this? Hat in Time music. I really gotta play Hat in Time on this channel. I'll have to play it unmodded since mods seem to be a little jank right now. But honestly, that's fine. I'm happy to play, at the very least, base game modless. Right? There you go. There's a present. Merge. Oh, wait, no, undo that. Merge with layer below. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. Cap, have you played Ina? No car mod. Actually, I think there is a car mod. Have you played Ina? Dream Barbecue? Hell yeah. Played it on release. It was so much fun. It made me so happy. I ran through it twice in one stream. I love it so much. I actually do want to make a bit of an Ina Sona. I played it today on Streamwall. Oh, what'd you think? What'd you think? Who's your favorite character? I like Dracula a lot. Oh, I completely forgot to clean up that. One moment. You see how spot on that was? I like the blue Ina. Ah, yes. I like her too. I think it's Salesperson, Meanie, and Drunk Ina are the Inas we have to deal with. Okay. That's one done. Yeah, no, I really like all the characters. I really like Dracula, obviously. I like Kane. Kane is adorable. Because it's hard to see, but we got 3 colors. Yeah. Okay, line tool, return to me, my love. Luckily, this one's gonna be a lot more freeform. So, we should have no trouble whatsoever, he says to himself. Lying. Yeah, as I was saying, I do want to kind of make an Ina Sona that's like also a business person. But it'd be like 2 halves of the stranger. Like, obviously, the part of my face that is my face would remain my face. You know, the black void with the teeth and the one eye. But the other half of it would be a white mask with black details, obviously. And he would be the entrepreneur. And, if you need a voice claim, I'll happily help. Well, I mean, I don't really need so much a voice claim. Cog Sona. I would love to make myself a robot. Honestly, I've been thinking about what a robot stranger would be. The hardest part's been the head. Because, you know, it's technically a hole in reality in the shape of my body instead of a body. So it's, so how would you do that on a robot? The obvious thing would be like some sort of controlled puff of smoke. Like thick black industrial smoke. With like a massive headlight in it. Something like that. I really should get back to playing Toontown too. I think on Wednesday I'll do some Dead Estate, just so I can get more progress and get closer to the final ending, and so we can start up a new playthrough of a new game. Hell yeah! It's gonna be a bitch to do because, as you saw in my last rage-filled attempt, it is no small feat to pull off something like that. Ah, Action Day. As much as I want to talk about it, there's some interesting, unfortunate Ina lore regarding the first episode. We won't talk about it here. I don't need anyone coming after me for this shit. Because everyone tied to it is very, shall we say, sensitive. Perfect. Good. Beautiful. That's another box! Anyway. Yeah, no. I had most of the Ina soundtrack on my playlist while I was listening to music. Including the trailer theme for Dream Barbecue. Just because it was so fucking fire. Here you go. Do one of these. Brush. Opacity. Stabilizer functions. Yeah. Jesus, it's already halfway through the stream and we haven't even gotten to the coloring yet. And I haven't even gotten to the balloons. I may have to do those off stream after the fact. twin poofs are poofs in general. I said twin poofs because, I was thinking about Choco's poofs. Because, that's the only time I ever draw this kind of shape. More It'll Do music, let's go! Wait, no, actually not yet. We can't erase anything until I've put this just so. Beautiful. Okay, now take this. Brush. Erase. No stabilizer. There we go. And they're the presents. Yay! Just gonna do myself a solid here and move this up so it's actually like even. There we go. Perfect. Alright, Enomort now has his presents. So we got the presents, the man of the hour, and the cake. Brilliant. Let's get to work. So I think the first thing I'm going to want to color is actually Enomort himself. So let's go ahead and go pull some artwork from, somewhere. When in doubt, just go into the good old Cult of Choco server and dig through the art. Dig through the art. Cultist art. The colors we're looking for are not so much the colors of Enomort, but just the colors of the general cult robe. All my best Enos are on my Newgrounds too. That is true. Let's quickly go ahead and hit up Newgrounds. Courtesy Phonograph Clock at newgrounds.com. So let's just quickly go grab that. There we go. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, God. I clicked the wrong tab. I have Opera open, don't worry. Shouldn't be. Wait, hey. That was weird. Okay, I thought I heard an ad playing. And if you did too, I apologize. Oh, actually, I could siphon some of the color from my own artwork. Oh, actually, good thing I did that because I just remembered I've forgotten his mandibles. Whoops. Also, the fucking banner art for Newgrounds right now is incredible. It's like all of the Newgrounds classics. There's Meat Boy, Alien Hominid, Fancy Pants, Strawberry Clock, Peabot. Either dad or son, I can never tell when it's not both of them. Pico, the Red Knight, Tankman, Salad Fingers, a Madness Grunt. It's magnificent. Alright, let's see. Can I just... Copy image. Paste image. Paste image. Okay, there you go. Very colored. And bonus points, it's my own art, so I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. Although I think that's the that's probably the most skin that we finally got more Strawberry Clock wrap. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's my own art. Also the most skin anyone's ever shown off aside from Mumba, who just sort of patrols around in the nude to begin with. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Nice and big, take this, and here we go. But actually I could cheat this by being maximum symmetrical. Another really good one I like. Oh wait, hang on. Forgive me, that seized up a moment. Alright, so take a look at my secret process. Okay, so here we go, there's Enamart. Just gonna go ahead and cheat. Also, I'm just now realizing I forgot Enamart's mandibles. To which I humbly say, fucking oops. So we're going to start by doing a little bit of sweat work here. Actually, I don't know why the hell I'm doing that when I'm just only supposed to be coloring the eye in this color. And now I'm going to teach you guys a little trick that I picked up here. This is the easiest way to do... If you turn whatever layer you're coloring into transparent when you need to color it black or the same color as the outline, this helps. This helps a lot. As you can see, I'm able to get more of the area absolutely and be able to differentiate what is line and what is not. I was about to say I prefer surfing on a sine wave though. Okay, I may have to put that one on after this, just for Peppa. Right. Come on, baby. Yes! And then we kick that back up and look how clean it is. It's fantastic. Okay, now let's see. You know what? This is a very, nice, dreamy song. I don't know. Makes you dream of taking your loved one by the hand and running off into that mysterious new sunset. Or if you're like me, maybe you see it as like a quiet night about on the town that suddenly turns bright and joyous. We love to see that sort of thing, you know? Okay. Next up is the cuffs. And we're gonna need to bring back the old stabilizer brush here. Hey, not so. Welcome. We're doing a phonograph clock birthday special here. let's quickly take a pause here and search up surfing on a sine wave for Peppo. Oh, same dude. Ooh, Peppo. Look at you with the bangers on repeat. If nothing else, I want to at least get the actual body of Enamort done on stream. So it was a nice day. My family just went to a nice restaurant that I liked. I went down to the harbor, and that was really it. I mean, that's a kick-ass day. I'm kind of doing something similar for my birthday, kinda. I'm just gonna go to a restaurant I like and... Oop, hang on. There we go. I'm gonna go to a restaurant I like, and I'm going to try to invite a certain someone out to join me and my family. In fact, I will quickly message that someone. About this now. I taught you would never. Sorry, Grins, I meant someone else. I love you, but not someone else. Oh, okay, Sniff Sniff. I'm sorry, Grins. I also happen to know that you live on the other side of the planet. Flag cannot stop our love. What place is it anyway? Dinner with friends and family at a sushi restaurant I like from my birthday last month. Hell yeah! It was a happy belated birthday, not so? My god. We were all born in the middle of the freaking year, dude. What place is it anyway? Local place. If I gave out the name, I'd dox myself. Alright, there is Enamortus. Let's go ahead and do this. Just gonna siphon that off of my belt buckle. Oh, and before I forget, save Hartnick and Hoylitz. Done deal. Alright. Oh, hey. I think because I added it, it's just going to shuffle from there, so hip hip hooray. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oop. Well, before I begin, let me just do this to start. Hey. 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 Okay. Okay, that's that done. Real quick, so I can just siphon the color off of that. Quickly do this. Tool options, none. Quickly clean this up a bit. Good lord. There we go. Okay, back to this. I kind of personally feel like this color is a bit too, like, bright. So I'm going to attempt to science the devil out of this real quick. If you do not mind my doing so. If I hit it with the eraser and erase it by about 50%, that looks better, but we can erase a little less. So let's cut it down to like 45. Okay, maybe erase a little more. Let's set it to exactly 50. Because it was closer to 60 when I actually did it. Yeah, that's good. Whoop. Completely forgot to reset the opacity, silly me. Yeah. How you like that shit? Okay, see, after this, what I'm going to do is called a pro gamer move. And also a massive test of my knowledge of art and digital medium. Okay, let's see. I'm still very proud of this piece. Never crammed so many people into one picture in my life. Although I could have done Kraft a lot better. Kraft is the cheese rat over here. There's Kraft. The one with the bunny ears is Tofu. The creepy dude with the deer mask, that's actually Skull, that's Null. Then you've got Chokovania, Galox, and Gooseboos in the middle, along with Carolyn, the cult mother. Or the current cult head. Cult mother was lost in the original summoning ritual. Then you've got yours truly, you've got Enamort, and you've got someone I refer to as Cultist number 23. Because, you know, why not? If you don't have like a primary character who's just like one of the faceless, like, grunt characters, then what the hell are you doing?
From here, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was taking this particularly hideous color and bringing it back, like so. Undo that. Stabilizer, that, this. Beautiful. I have plans, fear not, my friends. Well, actually, before I do anything else, just figure out why the hell God is currently working against me. It's like Phono that didn't max out on insect points. I think about it, I don't really have a Cult Sona yet. Yeah, that was extremely strange. Why the hell wasn't that doing it? Or they have any outstanding traits to become the blankest cultist? Yeah, so, like, Phono is officially the buggest cultist that we have. I don't know what my rank would be. I'm definitely... Well, actually, I am the biggest cultist. There used to be one cultist bigger than me, but they were, killed. Well, you can't be the capest cultist. Yeah. Maybe the squatchest cultist. Maybe. Maybe I could be the spookiest cultist. Nah, there's like 20 people way spookier than me. I like to think Null is just Nullest cultist. Yeah. Yeah, that would be his deal. Yeah, just leave it and do it. Perfection is the enemy of done, and Tofu is Bunnest cultist. Hell yeah. We love Bunnest cultist in this house. Ooh, 2 underhero tracks in a row. Let's get it. Yeah. La, 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 la. I love it. I love it so much. Ah. We can do better. Kind of. Let's see. Take this. Yes! Backroom Labyrinth again! We're rolling nothing but bangers, my friends. Rock and stone to the bone. Alright, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Did I copy successfully on the other side, or? I don't look it. Well, that's okay, I can just do like this. The power of technology! Isn't it grand? Whoops! Oh, wait, hang on. I just realized. Just gotta quickly undo all of that. Set this to this. And try again. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. God damn it. Hey, Cap, when you eventually get your 3D model, do you have any tracking? Not sure. I'm gonna look into, like, very simple fixes, because, as you all know, I'm not someone who has an absorbent amount of money to just throw at my problems. Instead, I will Frankenstein together solutions that make people sweat. Rock and stone. Yes, rock and stone. Like rock, like stone, you'll soon be home. So yeah, I'll figure something out. Don't you worry, kids. Okay, then one more. I know they're more like rounded horns, as is the way of Chocovania, but like, I think Kraft still owes us a deep dive if he's around too. Did you want to rock and stone later, actually?
Yes, actually. After dinner, I am coming on and I am celebrating your birthday with you in style. In fact, I will at everyone in the VC and be like, hey, it's Phono's birthday. Get in here and celebrate the community manager.
Because it is my god-darn diddly
Duty, not as a cultist, but as a man to say, celebrate my homie. We will rock and stone, and we will do many other things. Oh my god. Oh look, it's a Banivator. Hey, they got Phono working on his birthday and shit. What the hell is that? Hey, hi. Anyway, let's see. Now, where were we? This. I need that, need this, need that. God, I love this touchscreen, man. My stylus dances around with precision and love. They made me work on my birthday by announcing the stream schedule in the morning. How dare they? Wait, you announced it? God damn, really? Hang on. Announcements. Oh, not. Which reminds me, I got retweet Choco's stream schedule after this. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I, Captain Crossroad, am talking about No, I mean, Choco did really early as opposed to how she usually does it. The day of Phono deserves to be celebrated. Hell yeah. So here's what's up. If it ain't just like me to be talking about a different streamer on my stream. After I talk about wanting to make progress and get big and famous, I'm instead putting the spotlight on someone else. I don't care! She makes good stuff. Leave me alone. So, here's what's up. Chocovania streams this week. Gonna be wild. Tomorrow, Community Roblox. She got us Roblox sponsorship. Support her. Show her the love. Wednesday is gonna be sick as hell because she's doing a modded Luigi's Mansion run. And apparently there's new content, new visuals, new everything. It's basically a whole new game. So go support her for that. Not just because support Chocovania, but because we love Luigi in this house, damn it. Luigi needs to be in more games, and Chocovania is the gateway to making that happen. And finally, on Thursday, do I even need to say it? She's gonna be streaming Mario Kart World all freaking night. So, you better tune in if you want to see all of those sweet new courses and all them sweet new tracks. Whew, that's a lot. Busy week for that girl, huh? Meanwhile, for me, on Wednesday I'll do Dead Estate, and on Friday I think I'll either do a community thing or something else. We'll figure it out. Good old Captain Crossroad. I can talk about anyone else for hours. I can talk about myself for seconds. Alright, back to work. Dude, I hear the fucking ice cream truck. I want one of them jumbo ice cream sandwiches, swear to God. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We got everything in place. Got our new layer. The mirror tool is working just fine. I missed the ice cream truck yesterday. I know, it's the worst. I told you about the time where the bastard parked right outside my front door, midstream, right? It hurt. It hurt my soul. That hurts. Yeah. I wanted so badly to just stop what I was doing and run out and get the ice cream, but I couldn't. Okay, there you go.
Well, it's not exactly like that much of a... It's more like this. Not sure how to draw something, just fudge with the shape until it makes sense. Like that. And you touch it up like so. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, back to it. Ooh, my favorite part about drawing colored outlines for shading, you can just draw into them to make them work. It's the best. Like, see this? I remember when Hat in Time came out. I kind of feel like nobody talks about it enough. It's such a wonderful game. It was so simple but strong, and it had good, complete DLC that added a lot per update. And, you know, it was fun. And the workshop support on Steam is insane. 50-player online co-op. 50 players. Cooperating. Or not. You could just hit each other with sticks. Okay. Go. There we go. I like that a bit better. Very nice. Tasteful even. I actually used the Hat in Time music for one of my finals in college. Made the professor very happy. Alright. We've heard the song recently, so let's give it a twist, shall we? Let's put on... What do I want to put on? I like this one. Very funkalicious, I feel. Nice. Alright, let's see. Hide the cake. Well, actually, no, we still need the cake because there is one more little bit I need to contribute, and that is the shading on the wings. Very nice. There we go. Perfect. Now we can hide the cake. And we can go from there. So we'll start with this, just because, you know, it'll be the easiest to do. Why do that? More Underhero music. I want to go back and play Underhero again. I don't know, recently I've just been wanting to revisit the games I've already played. Since, you know, I'm a bit of a better streamer. I want to see how I do compared to that. To how I did in the past, I mean to say. You know what a game I should play on this channel is that I love that I haven't touched yet? Iconoclasts. Now that's the game. Kick-ass platforming, super good Metroidvania, music is phenomenal, out of this world, dramatic as fuck. Exactly what the people long for and crave. Ooh. What is this one? Monday Lo-Fi, yay! Well, actually, we had this one already, so let's go ahead and pick a different track. Already 2 hours in, huh? Absolutely nutty. I like this part of this remix, it's very good. Alright, there you go. Looking pretty fly. We'll touch up the, well, rather we'll fix up the sleeves a little later. But here's what we'll do for now. We'll finish up on the horns and go from there. Here we go, baby. Why is this song so cool, man? If they keep, I know it's probably not rare. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but if they do add more characters to Slap City in the future, I hope Simulacra makes the cut. There's little Ina Morts. Even as just a side character, that'd be sick. Hell yeah. I know it's hard too, because, you know, kick-ass true final boss, but like, come on. How are you gonna make a character as cool as her and not sneak her into the game somehow? Oh, I could do like this. That'll help me see where I can and cannot erase. so fucking smart. Well, kind of. It's fine. I can always just sort of go ahead and fine tune it. Okay, let's see. Damn it. Undo that. Ooh, that looks a little rough. Luckily, I have the power to plug it all up. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, probably not. Not bad erasers. Bad, bad. There it is. All right. Let's see. Lock that, hide that, take this new layer. Very quickly just do like this. Stabilizer, 4-point, advanced color setting, make it black. Don't want to forget the mandibles this time. Pino pino. If I had the time and the patience to animate, I would do a fucking Enamort Pizza Tower mod. Swear to God. OMG. Yeah. You deserve to be allowed to be a little crazy little guy. Oh wait, actually, let me do this first. Yep. Take this. Let's just quickly start by getting the eraser tool out. Doing this. Mad Frogs, yes! Only I could be this hype about Mad Frogs. If there was a Choco Tower, I think it would be cool as the Gustavo stand-in. Yeah, man. Oh my god, yeah. That would be a kick-ass thing, honestly. If there were a Cult of Choco game, I would want it to be like a parallel story kind of deal. Like Choco's going off on a main adventure, and then you've got a handful of us cultists sort of running alongside her in the background, assisting by, you know, if a pathway is suddenly unexplainably cleared, it's probably because of some wacky shit we did trying to keep things under control while she was busy. I don't know. I like those kinds of games. Like how they do it in a sort of Bowser's Minions thing, I suppose. Yeah, I was just about to say. My god, you and me, same brain, huh? Okay, merge. It's all one layer now. So now I can just erase to my heart's content. Hehehe. And the nice thing is, Enamort is a perfectly symmetrical character, which is not something I am capable of doing in my own designs. So I don't have to worry too much about, like, accidentally erasing parts of the thing that I don't want erased or stuff like that. Yeah, buddy. I'm writing my Choco AU as a game, even though it's not and probably will never be, but it's more fun that way. Oh yeah. It's fun to think of these things. Yeah, I was writing sort of a fanfic once, and I tried to write it as a story. That shit was hella boring. Yeah, maybe I should write out these things as games. Maybe that'll help me with, like, just dealing with it, you know? We got fucking clown music back again. Once again, I pray to God that this shit isn't copyrighted, but if nothing else, if it is, I will have a full-on list, a visual list of songs to blacklist from this playlist. This just sounds like a bunch of mice to me. This is a robot mouse circus. No. What? Why? I had just opened Thunderstorm. I think I accidentally fat-fingered my own fucking taskbar over here. Oh my god, I should add Piku and Niku music to this playlist. Why did it take me this long to think of that? You know what? I'm gonna talk about this. I want to live in Mafia Town. I just like the idea of it, you know? Just a big port town on an island with a water-spewing volcano. And a massive casino at the top of the spout. Ain't that so cool? And also, you know, I get the feeling I would get on well with the mafioso. Probably not, realistically. They'd probably just beat me up and shit. But, you know, being a terrible void-born creature, I could probably hold my own. But, you know, sometimes I do dream about it. Having my own little place. Maybe I'd want it by the sea. Smell that salt water. Go out and grab the catch of the day. Of course, I'd still want to be able to be within walking distance of a half-decent pizzeria. Not like that ultra-quality, super premium, authentic Italian stuff. I need me 100% New York za. That is non-negotiable. Because I don't care who you are or where you're from, all of the best pizza in the world is in New York. 100%. There he is. It's Enamort. Ain't he perfect? Okay, now we take all of these, merge them into a single layer, and voila! Enamort is complete. I shall even name the layer Enamort. Excellent. Brilliant. 100%. If ever there was one like it. There isn't. There is only Phonograph Clock. The homie. Okay. So we got about 30 minutes left. Well, 30 minutes and change, of course. So let's see how much else we can get done here. Next, the cake. Also, we will lock the Enamortus layer just to be safe. And to make it a color that stands out, I'm immediately going to pick the color of the frosting, not from a reference image, but from the wheel. There we go. And make it a nice fat brush, and then there we go. This will help it to stand out. Alright, excellent. That helps. Oh, I just realized. I goofed up a little on the candles on the cake. There's only 8. Ah. Oh well, it's fine. It's still cute. I don't care what anyone says. Honestly, a clock-themed birthday cake would be adorable, wouldn't it? The 8-hour clock. Bruh's on that cult time. At the very least, let's get the flats done for the cake and the presents. And then from there, we will call it. And if anyone's around, we shall raid them. I love this song. But actually, thinking on it, there's another song that's missing from this, and I will pull it up now. Clock towers beneath the sea. There it is. Where is it? There's one that's a 50% remix of it. Here it is, hopefully. But is there no, like, official version of this? Hang on. We're looking, we're looking. Select mystery track, my trusty umbrella. Mafia Town is asleep. What's the plan? Badge seller. Scooting through Mafia Town. Things are in. Picture perfect. Murder on the Old Express. We've done it. Metal Bork. Train Rush. Scooting through Subcon. Forest. Forsaken Place. Safe now. Tower of the Goats. Oh, here it is. Yes, that's more like it. Now that is what I like to see. Oh, it's a bit of a longer title than my thing can accommodate, but this track is called Scootin' Through Clock Towers Beneath the Sea. Now, before I go any further with this, I must ask, what kind of cake you like, Fono? Chocolate? Vanilla? Strawberry? I'm partial to a chocolate mousse myself. I low-key want to make it a chocolate cake so it looks like the old school, like, Brickman phonograph clock. I can fuck up a Black Forest cake. Hell yeah, I'll take a look. Need me a Google image reference. I'll pull it up, and I'll match the color as best I can. Something smells good. Like heaps of eggs, cheese, and bacon being cooked into a pie tin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's not my birthday for another week, and yet already good things are happening in the kitchen of Captain Crossroad. Someone's making quiche. Okay, let's see. Images.google.com, and in the search bar we will type in Black Forest Cake. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, I can do that.
All right, let's see. Yes, indeed.
A visitor. Indeed. It's the cake from Portal. I love that for you. Gonna go eat. You guys have fun. Enjoy food, Peppo. Love you very much. We'll be wrapping up in half an hour, so in case you don't get back, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Much love, honey. Mwah. Ain't she the best? I need to put a smiling eye on this guy real quick. I need to give my current model one more emote, and it's just the happy face. Pep goated. Peppo is always goated. She's just a big old sweetheart, and she's led me to all the best places in the world. How come they're not VIP'd? I don't think we have VIPs. We might. Do we? Hang on. I can check. Here, let me check. Alright, let's see. Creator dashboard. I'm going on an adventure. It's not what I clicked. Create a dashboard. Community. Roles manager. Add new. Healing. Pep. fairly certain this is her. Make her a VIP. Save. Okay, there we go. Pep is now VIP. Congratulations. Also, we have one other VIP. I will not say who it is, so I don't seem like a loser. Oh shit, we do have them. That rocks. Yeah, we actually already have a VIP, but because they never actually show up to these streams, I know who it is. Dynamite Anton! Of course it's Dynamite Anton! Cap, we can see the VIPs, Lamau. Not if they're not here. Don't lie to me. Anyway. We can. Really? How? Use /VIP. Really? /VIP. Oh, display this. Okay. Alright, well, there you go. I mean, /VIPS. Lol. What? Shut up. I don't know how these things work. It's okay, I would VIP them too. I mean, obviously, she's like one of my 2 inspirations for this. The other one, though, is already a mod. We can also see mods. Alright. Don't need you digging through my channel's backlog of important people. How dare you? Well, actually, let me say this one to my ranking playlist too. Because this one is fire. There's a fucking workout mix! Okay, hang on. Yeah, there we go. We got that going for us again. What's next? Let me put on something. Give me... Give me Monday Bossa Nova. That's a good one. Not really Black Forest enough for my liking. How's this? Now we're cooking. I feel like that might be a bit too dark. I like that. That's a handsome color. This is nice. I love doing these art streams, man. It's the best thing in the world by a mile. Just peace and scribbling. There's so many games I want to go back to and give another try. I want to do... Even though I did it flawlessly, I low-key want to do Anton Blast again. Oh, wait, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Let's see, I want to give Ultra Kill another go. To literally no one's surprise, I want to do another run of It'll Do. Because It'll Do is hype. Also, my computer's beginning to chug, so I'm gonna close Opera. Why the hell is Opera the power guzzler? I thought Chrome was supposed to be the RAM guzzler, but Chrome has been behaving very well recently. Oi! I don't know, I feel like a Hat in Time gets all its levels right, if I'm being honest. You got the cool, like, starting town, which is also like a harbor, like a port town. You've got... Chapter 2 was Battle of the Birds, which just kicked ass. It was a movie theater, complete with western levels and moon levels. Then Chapter 3 was the spooky level in Subcon Forest, which is like very open world. Then was Chapter 4, the Alpine Skyline, yes! And then you had the DLC chapters, which were Seal the Deal, which was a cruise ship, and Yakuza Metro, which was obviously a subway station. Subway stations galore. I love that. Oop. There we go. Very nicely done. Very nice. Well, that's getting a race, so no big deal. Oh my god. Sometimes my pen acts up. And not in that way, it acts a fool. And not in that way, it just is dumb. There you go. And there it is. The phonograph clock. Birthday cake. Legendary. Alright, for now we're just gonna hide that. And with 20 minutes to spare, let's put some work into the puppets here. Puppets. The presents. Amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, well obviously we're gonna make this one cult colored. Alright, for the first time ever, the symmetry tool is actually a detriment to us. And that one we will make... Make it this shade of yellow here. There you go. Amazing.
Okay, here we go.
Damn it. This is such a cool song. Like, how the hell did the It'll Do team get away with going this hard on their tracks? Like, my god. It was like actually some of the best video game music I've ever heard. And it's like proper like video game music. It couldn't be like, oh, this could be like, oh, it's a jazz funk fusion piece made specifically for Super Mario Adventures. Nah, this is like, this is a motherfucking video game soundtrack, and we made this shit for It'll Do too. And it will do. Because this is like my dream groove, man. Such a nice track, that, don't you think? Oh, so good. And immediately after that beautiful atmospheric ambient track, which evokes mystery and concern, is just motherfucking Funiculi Holiday. Pizza, pizza, pizza box. Pizza, 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 the tortellini on marini, ravioli on the walls. What? Ah, maximum zen achieved. is funky. Now I feel I can do better than that. Yeah, honestly, it should just be a white... It should just be like silver wrapping paper, honestly. Because yellow is really fucking hard to look at. It's hard to make into a nice, like... I get more silver. I'm Silver. Silver the Hedgehog. I like my chili dogs with slaw. Yeah, that's better. Ace. Ace. Alright, gotta resize it so it actually fits in the damn. 40. Funky. Woo! Okay. Well, there you go. That's what we got so far. Good stuff all around, I'd say. Whew. Good stuff. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna call it for now.
But by my beard, this piece shall be done by the time the day is through.
So yes, once again, let us all wish our boy Phonograph Clock a very, very happy birthday. Thanks, thank you, Cam, for the awesome piece so far. This rocks so much. Of course, Phono, you've given so much. You've given so much to this stream and to me as a friend, and I want to say thank you. We're gonna raid? Thank you, Grins. I'm not sure. Let me do a quick check here. An interest check, as it were. Okay, go to my channel. Give me a second. Who's live? That I want to raid. See Stream Captain, see you later. Take care, not so. Thanks for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I think Goose is still streaming. Okay, since Phono's the birthday boy, we're gonna raid Goose. Okay, /raid Goosius Boosius. That's what they call him in this country, right? Yeah. Alright, anyway, Goosius Boosius time. Let's go raid Goose. Let me put on some funkier music before we depart for the evening, huh? Perfect. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Everyone go say hi to Goose. Make sure he fucking celebrates the birthday raid. And yeah. Oh, I'm not. Oh, whoops. I do not think I am allowed to raid Goose Boost. Say la vie. Everyone go over there anyway. Did you put in the name right? Fairly certain. Let me just make absolutely certain here. One more try. Okay, let's see. /raid Goose _ Boost. Enter. Goose Boost's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Stinky. Well, go there anyway. Go. Bother Goose. I command it. I command it. Go, 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 go. I will send you all there via the source. Some viewers set them so they don't get botted. I know. But yeah, go, go, go hang out with Goose. I wish you all a wonderful evening, and I shall see you all soon. Happy birthday, Phono! Thank you for coming, and good night!